Raji Kehinde. I'm a businessman, I'm a civil engineer. I work for myself, and that's what I do for a living. I'm from Oshogbo, Osun State. Isale Osun is that is where I'm from. So, and I'm really proud to be from Oshogbo. Very much for that question. Ever since President Tinubu came to power and the issue of subsidy arose, I support his moves because it's better for us to know where the economy really is instead of padding the economy and making it to look like everything is okay. So I'm just like, from what God has blessed me with, I've been doing youth empowerment since 2012, since I got into this state. And I can say it 1,000 times. The first one that we did then was empowering 493 youths in my local church. And we trained them in 16 different vocations. And today, we have a whole lot of them on their own doing businesses, and a whole lot of them work with me on site. We subcontract jobs to them, and we're happy together. Their living standard is better. So giving ₦1 million to a person to change their lifestyle, it's a dream come true to me. It's what I've always wanted to do, because it's Isale where I come from. A few years back when I got in there, I was crying when I saw my people, because I'm a bit privileged, but they are not privileged, and I believe the same way I was born was the same way they were born. So I just told God, I said, God, if you can bless me, I'll do more for my people and make sure that I put smiles on their faces. So as far as I'm concerned, we've just, it's the beginning. We're going to do more. More are still coming this year, and yearly we'll be doing it. We're making millionaires in the state. I want to change the narrative, and the narrative is people should stop being enslaved by the politicians. A whole lot of very intelligent guys, very creative guys, and you see them and they're just being used and being given peanuts at the end of the day. So my own is, without politics, without joining politics, there's nothing bad about politics, but without joining politics, you can make a mark wherever you are. So the people we've started empowering, fortunately, loyalists, people who have been in support of Aaraj for quite some time, and will still do it. The thing is, from what he has said, according to my income, whatever God blesses me with, there is a certain percentage I've told God that will go to the people, will go to my people. So if next month, if I'm able to make ₦5 million extra, I might decide to give ₦3 million to 3 people for them to become millionaires. It's nothing. It has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with being a member of one political. I'm not a member of any political party. I support individuals. I don't have any. I'm not a card-carrying member of any party, and everybody knows. And to his earlier question, Fatima, the lady out of the 3 people who gave ₦1 million each to, she's a member of APC. She's a staunch member of APC, but she's got a fatherly relationship, father-daughter relationship with me. And when you look at her background, she's one of the less privileged ladies I've ever come across. And whatever you ask her to do, she'll do. Because of Aaraj, APC had to take her off their group. So she's what's being compensated, and she's been with me for about 10 years now. The same thing with Wahab. Wahab and some of his comrades, about 7 of them, I adopted them about 12 years ago. But when the going was tough, it was only Wahab that stayed. Everybody was looking for appointment. Everybody was, I'm like, no. God made me, God has made me, but I never made money from politics. No. I came to Osun and I saw that a whole lot of things was wrong. The rich people they don't want the poor to be rich. I mean, the dirty jobs they use these guys for, why can't they go and use their children to execute those kind of deals? So as far as I'm concerned, enough of politicking. Let us build people. Let us start building ourselves. Let us start changing the narrative. I've told quite a lot of elites that are wealthy in this state that the only thing you can do for those people is to build them, is to help them, is to support them, educate them, human capacity development. I think that is key to me. Politics, forget it. APC, PDP politicians, they are all bet on the same feather. So as far as I'm concerned, what I'm doing is for the people. It has nothing to do with politics. Aaraj Empowerment Foundation, if you go to our website, it's all spelled out there. It is not a political foundation. It has nothing to do with politics. This is Aaraj, and I'm gonna build my people. Tomorrow, after building you, and you think that your dream is to become the governor of this state, go ahead and contest, and God willing, if God helps you, fine, you become the governor, and I will congratulate you. But for now, let us build ourselves. Let us touch lives. Recently, we gave some aged people, we paid for their medical, their OE's medical bills. So they will go to the hospital for 1 year without, as of today, I've got about 350 that my foundation has paid for. So they go in there, free medical bills, and the most they can pay is 10%. So if you go to the hospital and you have 10,000 naira to pay, you just pay 1,000. So I've subsidized it, and it's something I love doing. I'm happy doing it. So all my moves, people should stop politicizing every move. I can't tell you the number of millionaires, but I know that recently, some few weeks ago, about 3 of them emerged. 3 of them emerged a few weeks ago. The criteria for being a millionaire? Yes. I mean, it's well, we'll see. We'll know that you're committed, and we'll know that you're a genuine person. We want the children of the poor. All this that never thought that their kids can become something during their lifetime. We want to make it happen during their lifetime. So it's not only in Osogbo, it's all over Osun State. All over Osun. Ife Dolapo is from Ife Lodun. And the next set of beneficiaries will come from across the state as well. So, as far as I'm concerned, the issue of having a target, if I'm blessed with 100 million naira today, I'll pay. If Governor Itola pays me the money the state is owing me today, I can put 100 million naira on box and give it to people. I can give them 100 million, I can dash 100 million naira. What time? people are free to say rubbish. They're anything they want to say. But I know within myself that all I'm doing is empowering my people. I'm not ready to contest for any senate or any rep, whatever position within the next 3 years there, but I'm not ready. It's not my project. My project is let us alleviate, let us raise people. Look at Tinubu for instance. Look at look at Tinubu for instance. He's made a whole lot of leaders. Most of our top leaders today, one way or the other, they fed fat from him. He made them. So and how many years after? Since 2007 to 2023. Look at, he's reaped what is sown. If God says my own story will be like that, then it will come to pass. But God is my witness as I'm talking to you, I don't have any political ambition. I know a whole lot of politicians out there are scared. Aaraj wants to become a senator. Yeah, I am entitled and qualified to become the governor of the state. If Governor Demola Adeleke can become the governor of the state, I'm also qualified to become the governor. But I don't have that ambition, honestly. All I'm doing is let us support our people. You're a rich man. You go to Isale, you go to Okebale, go to Itaolokon. You see poverty. And you're driving big cars and you think that you're oppressing them. No, I don't want my people to be oppressed. A lot of oppression, a lot of harassment, a lot of political harassment. And all I'm saying is, the ordinary market women, when you get to the market, you see some of them, all what they're selling is not even up to 5,000. All these Yahoni, all these Yaelede, all these women, 5,000. And so, if I have ₦1 million and I say, Mama, take 50,000, that you just use it to change your soul, they will continue to pray for you. And so, politicians won't come and say, take 2,000, take 3,000, go and sell your destiny. No. They will vote their conscience. So overall, people are free, they're entitled to say whatever they want to say. But as far as Aaraj is concerned, I'm not prepared for that. We've been, thank you very much. We've been doing that for almost a decade now. Recently, we gave out about 10 million naira for the market women, widows in Osogbo, about 2-3 years ago. And we had to set up a committee to give the money to them, but you come with your guarantors. So, is either your alpha or your pastor? Either your alpha or your pastor, they come, and when they come, they fill the guarantors form. And when this guarantors form is filled, the second guarantor will either be your husband, your uncle, your relative, that will guarantee the grant given to you. And then I think they were giving them 20,000 naira. 20,000 naira, and every week, interest free, no forms, nothing. So every week, they just pay back 1,000. So after 5 months, you finish paying your 20,000. So the 6th month, you can apply again for another grant. So monthly, the money being paid back, some other people are also getting the funds. So that has been ongoing in the last 3 years. And by the grace of God, next month, we are starting another one, but it will cut across all the local government. But we're starting from Osogbo, micro credit scheme. The government alone cannot serve the people. That's the truth. But people that God has blessed in excess. I will encourage them to do more for the people because we're not doing more for them. People should do more for them, and the more you do for them, God will continue to protect, provide, and bless the works of your hand. So that is what I've been doing. And recently, 2-3 weeks ago, when we went to Olutime Grammar School, there are about 50 of them. We gave 20,000 naira to. Yes. No, the agent, the market woman. Yeah, the market woman in Saleshu. That was when we used it to commemorate 10 years of philanthropic work by Aaraj Empowerment Foundation. It was one of our programs, So it was on OSBC, it was on the radio, it was on the TV. So. I was raised by a given parent. And my parents, ever since we were much younger, the law of sowing and reaping was made part of our lives. So my twin brother, my younger brother ID, the younger sisters, the two of them, wherever they are, everybody has their own NGOs in one way or the other. So the way we were brought up is what people are saying today. And as I'm talking to you, I have never in my life collected 1 naira from any politician in terms of for support for my NGOs, blah blah. No. When the emollients came up, there's some volunteers that came up that said, because we wanted to print caps and t-shirts, that said, we can support you. We can say, yeah, fine. So some of them brought in shirts, some of them brought in caps, some of them said, okay, a cap, a shirt and a cap probably costs 5,000, I can pay for. In total, maybe we had about 200 people, 200 shirts and blah blah that did that. Out of 2,000 that was printed. So as far as I'm concerned, ask any one of them. I do give money to them. I've never collected a dime from any politician. Ask anyone. If they have it, let them bring the evidence. So it's not as if we are taking money from them. If they want to support us, yeah, support us. Don't support privately. Support in the open, so that everybody will know that this man also supported Aaraj. Aaraj, it's what I do. I've not made money from this state in the last 6 years. And 2019, I built this house. In 6 years. Not private government, not 1 naira from the state. And I built this house. So tell them. Interviews. Yeah. I supported the person of Governor Demola Adeleke, not the PDP. Demola Adeleke. Everybody knows that I'm a diehard supporter of Ogbeni Rauf Aregbesola because I like his concept, I like his packaging, I like his personality. He's genuine. He's a genuine person. So Demola Adeleke, Governor Demola Adeleke, is quite very genuine, very straightforward human being. When I met him, very straightforward, very genuine, very compassionate. He's got the heart of gold. And I felt that this man, I can help him. And that was what happened. I'm not a card-carrying member. Alhaji Muniru went on here to say it, that Aaraj is not a card-carrying member of PDP. So when they are taking decisions, Aaraj can't be there. And that's the truth. I'm not a card-carrying member of PDP. And when they were taking all their decisions, I wasn't involved. So whether somebody was appointed as commissioner or SA, I wasn't carried along. The contracts they are awarding, nothing. Aaraj was not carried along. So what I have done is making sure that what Oyetola did, we just wanted Oyetola out of the game. And that is the honest truth, because he didn't do well. I say it the way I say it. I don't know how to be manipulative. So what I saw then, as a stakeholder in the state, was what I said on here. And today, the blind in the state have confirmed it. That everything I said on here, the blind have confirmed it. It was after my outburst that the list of commissioners was changed, was altered, and Osogbo got a share of it. I can't imagine me supporting Governor Demola Adeleke with what I did during the time of, and you will now announce names of commissioners and Osogbo won't be. It's never done. It's never happened before. Me, never. Commissioner? For what? I'm bigger than all that. With all humility. Commissioner for what? I have never. Let me tell you something. Ever since I graduated from school, and I have never worked for anybody in my life. I will only say yes sir, yes ma'am for you, probably because of age disparity, or probably because of the way I was brought up. Not as a subordinate to you at work. No. I have never worked for anybody. I've always been an hustler. I've always been on the street. I was born, bred, and made on the street. So street is my life. And that is the reason why I understand the street. So in terms of what the question you've posed, it's political appointment. But if I had wanted to, the governor asked me, if I had wanted to, I'll have gotten it. I'm not interested. All I'm interested is human capacity development. Take care of my people. Take care of my people. Don't segregate us. Don't make sure that all your promises, what you told me that you're going to do for my people, do it. Forget Aaraj. If you make my people happy, I'm happy. Because God has blessed me. I'm happy. But if my people are not happy with you, people that have worked for you and they're not happy with you, I'm not going to be happy with you. Aaraj does not need any political appointment from anybody. I never asked for it. I never solicited for it. And I've said it several times. I gave the condition before I supported them. And the conditions had nothing to do with appointments. Well, that will be reserved till 27th of November because the governor is not a year old yet.
Okay, it's not actually about in the last step.
In the last, well, it's a process. It's still a process. You see, if you have 4 years to serve and less than 10 months, people have started criticizing you. No, they're not being fair to you. Let the governor spend a year or 18 months, then we can come up and say, Mr. Governor, you've not done well. You've done well. You've not done well. So, it took God 6 days to create the heavens and the earth. And on the 7th day, he rested. So, a day is too much for Governor Demola Adeleke to change the story. So if people think that he's not performing, he's not what they think he is, he might wake up one day and say, no, damn it, this is what I want to do. On 28th of November, come to my house, I'll tell you they all know me. I'm a very blunt, straightforward person. I will tell you what I think about it. But presently, it's unfair. for you to assess him. Because this is the first time he'll be governing. There's a whole lot of hurdles for him to during the era of Governor Aaraj, he brought in some major contractors. That was when we had Slava, Engr, Ratcon, and he mandated them that the indigenous contractors in the state must be empowered. So that was how I came into the scene, and I applied under Engr. And when they saw my resume, they decided to engage me. I can tell you authority. My relationship with him, everybody knows in the state. Go on my Facebook wall, you see a whole lot of activities, developments that happened, and he didn't do well because the people that worked for him, the people that really served him, he didn't treat them well. And he lost popularity. Everybody knows that he lost popularity. Because if he didn't lose it, I'm sure he will still be the governor today. But I know lessons have been learned. The people that really worked genuinely for him, he knows. The people that worked against his interests, he knows. And people like us, they were shouting then. He appreciates us better now. It wasn't only me, a whole lot of people out there, try to correct him. But mistakes have been made, lessons learned, and I believe he's the Minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria today. So I wish him well. No, it was owned by the administration of Aaraj, but government is a continuum. A whole lot of people, Governor Adeleke told me that some people that Governor Itola hold before he left, he's already paid them. And you can see recently, even the 6th and 7th assembly members, they announced that 160 million have been paid them. So if they can pay them, why are you not paying my own major contractors for them to pay me? Which was part of the reasons why I worked for you. So I just believe that it's an ongoing process that they'll pay. That is, I won't disclose that here. I won't disclose that. I won't disclose that here. But as far as I'm concerned, honestly, I don't have anything with Governor Adeleke. Honestly. I'm here to serve my state. If I'm invited for a project to be executed and the terms are good, why not? We'll work. Why not? I'm a diehard Arsenal fan. I'm a season ticket holder with Arsenal. I've had my tickets since I bought my share since 2002, and I was privileged to live in London for quite some years before moving back to Nigeria to start my own construction outfit. So I'm a diehard fan. I love watching football. In fact, 4:30, Arsenal is playing. I have to be glued to the TV. And I love spending time with my family, my wife and my children. I'm blessed with 3 of them, and I love them so much. So I love swimming as well. So, and I read a lot. I read jargons, I read all sorts. Just to acquire knowledge. Because failing to read, you're killing your brain and Well, I hardly go out because I'm the home type. I'm indoor person. Like when you came, I was cooking. Jollof rice, plantain, and I was cooking. And once I go in there, I eat. I go upstairs. Yeah. I enjoy. I mean, Nigeria is blessed. The youths are so blessed. We have a whole lot of them. Mohbad that died recently was one of the artists I was looking up to, that this guy is going to be great. He's going to be great someday. But unfortunately, what happened. May so rest in peace. The likes of the video, the likes of Whiskey, I listen to their music, and that Rude Boy, as well as Zazu. I love listening to him as well because he's very. If you listen to his music, it makes sense. I mean, you think he talks rubbish, but I mean, it makes a whole lot of sense. I mean, so his rhetoric is worth listening to. Thank you. Announce you that Mr. Mukhtar has given us so much, and this is what we're using it for. But so far so good, because I've really planned for it, and I've got investments that yields for it, and when it yields, I pump it out. So that's one. Two, if you want to know more about us, you can visit www.arajempowermentfoundations.org. Everything you need to know, it's there. The website is there. You can register as a member. It goes to our database, and we have lots of we have local governments, our WhatsApp groups according to local government in Osun State. Everything is there. So once it's so easy. And we have all other social media platforms you can join: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. It's all there. Thank you very much. The market women, we have their database. We have their database, and we have meetings with them. We have meetings with them. We have local meetings with them. The WhatsApp group, they have their local meetings, and if they have any issue, they discuss it there. And they call me directly. I attend to minimum 500 messages daily. They call me directly. I relate with them. There is nobody that has sent me a message that I've never responded to. It might take a day or two, but I'll still respond. So leadership is commitment to serve. It's not being bossy about it or it's not. I love everyone. I love all my followers. I have some fantastic guys. I've met some fantastic babes in this state there. They even call themselves Arajis now. I don't know. I mean, it humbles me, and though I don't want to be worshipped. It humbles me, and I'm willing to do more for them. I appreciate all the support. I appreciate everything they've supported me with. Some have gone as far as risking their lives because of Aaraj. So, but I can tell them for free, none of them will regret ever knowing Aaraj. None of them. Because I know people that are my followers that are strict with me, and I know the ones that are the backstabbers all over, So, but it's normal. Everybody cannot love you. The ones that don't love us, we love them. I'll continue to preach love to them. Thank you very much.